नमो नमः। स्वागतं कक्ष्यायां प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ तत्सत्। अस्तु, ह्यः वयं स्वरसन्धि अथवा अच्सन्धेः गुणसन्धि प्रकरणस्य किञ्चित् ज्ञानं प्राप्तवन्तः प्रारम्भिकस्तरे, परन्तु अभ्यासान् न कृतवन्तः। तद् अद्य किञ्चित् अभ्यासान् कृत्वा अग्रे सरामः। एकवारम् अत्र गुणसन्धिः इत्युक्ते किम् इति एकवारं पुनः ज्ञास्यामः। यदा पूर्वपदस्य अथवा पूर्वपदभागस्य इत्यपि स्वीकर्तुं शक्यते, आन्तरिकसन्धि यत्र समस्तपदेषु प्रत्ययोः मध्ये यदा भवति तद् आन्तरिकसन्धिः इति। समासपदानां मध्ये अपि च द्वयोः पदयोः सम्पूर्णसुबन्तयोः वा सुबन्ततिङन्तयोः मध्ये वा सन्धिकार्यः वर्तते इति जानीमः। पूर्वपदस्य अन्तिमाक्षरः अपरपदस्य प्रथमाक्षरः एतयोः भागः तत्र सन्धौ वर्तते। पूर्वपदस्य अन्तिमाक्षरः यदि अकारः अस्ति, अकार इत्युक्ते अकार आकार एतौ द्वौ अपि अन्तर्भवति। तत्र अकारात् साकम् इकारस्य योजनेन एकारः, अकारात् साकम् उकारस्य योजनेन ओकारः, ऋकारस्य साकम् अर् इति ळ् इति लोके तादृशी उपयोगः नास्ति, परन्तु अल् इति भवति। ए ओ अर् अल् इति परिवर्तनं द्वयोः अपि अ प्लस् इ ईक्वल् टु ए, पुनः इ अथवा अ न अवशिष्यते। एवं तु एतद् गुणसन्धिः इति। गुण इत्युक्ते तत्र गुण इति कथं नाम इति पृच्छामः चेत् एतयोः अक्षरयोः अथवा संज्ञायोः अक्षरयुगलयोः, अक्षरं यत्र अर् अल् इति युगलम् अस्ति, एतयोः नाम अस्ति गुण इति पाणिनिना महेश्वरसूत्रे, न साक्षात् पाणिनिना, तस्य पूर्वमपि आसीत्, माहेश्वरसूत्रे तद् भवति। तो गुण अक्षराणि इति एतयोः नाम। अस्तु, इदानीं साक्षात् अभ्यासं किञ्चित् पश्यामः। There are some more examples. We will look at them before we jump into some abhyasa. So Raja plus Ishwari, Rajeshwari, A plus E, A. Okay, A plus E, A. So we should very quickly learn how to break down each letter. So R, A, J, A, E, Sh, V, A, R, E. That's how our brain should explode this. Okay. And you'd of course don't need to explode anything beyond the first letter for the second word and the last letter for the first word. So, but you have to break the compound, whatever is there for the last letter. Okay. So then you can separate out it as Raj plus A plus E plus Shwari. So A plus E is equal to A. So that's how the process, and then we combine back, put the A back in position and recompress them to obtain Rajeshwari. Okay, so J will join with A now. So A will become the swara that attaches to the Vyanjana J. So J. Okay, so Rajeshwari. This is the process. Okay, I have told earlier, I just pointed out for one of them. So Maha Unnatihi, A plus U, O. Okay, so Mahonnatihi. Gana plus Ishah, Ganeshah, A plus E, similar to number 1. So Ganeshah. Lamba plus Udaraha, Lambodaraha, which also happens to be his name. So A plus U, O. Okay, Raja iti, A plus I, Dirgha plus Rusva, is also Ekara, Rajeti. Deva plus Rushihi, Devarshihi. Here we have to be careful. So the A will go with the left side Vyanjana, Devarshihi, like the Deva plus Rishihi. Repamsha has to be pronounced first, then Shakara, then Ikara, then Visarga. So there are actually 4 mini aksharas, you can say, which to make that Samyukta akshara there. Rishihi, like that. Okay. So Devarshihi. It is difficult to pronounce the Repamsha attack straight away, but I'm just trying that. Okay. Usually the Repamsha attack is possible with some preceding letter to launch it. Okay. Anyway. सर्वस्य उपरि सर्वस्योपरि ओकार अ प्लस उ ओ च इति चेति ओके माता इव मातेव ओके अ प्लस इ ए क्षीर उदधिः क्षीरोदधिः ओके so I am trying to think dadihi we know udadihi I am not able to make out what is udadihi.
Udadi. So Udadi must be Udagaha means water, Samudra.
Maybe it is the milk
water.
samudra, but the problem is kshira is also there, then udadhi. So see, dadhi is used typically for curds.
Curds, right.
So I don't know. We will look up anyway. It's an interesting construct. It tingles me to understand what it is. Usually there will be something gahana there. Okay. So because this is a samasta pada. So okay. So where we can identify samasta, where not is very easy. Okay. Maha is a stem. Raja is a stem. Gana is a stem. Lamba is a stem. Raja is again. Now Raja is having a akaranta. Okay. So it is actually the prathama ekavachana form. So in this case, immediately I recognize 2 words. And also because you don't have to depend on the left side word alone. Look at the right side word. You will see iti is very well known as a sampurna avyaya pada bias. So there is no confusion. Raja is actually not a samasta riding on top of iti. So rajeti. Like that. So deva rishihi. Deva is again a stem. So this is also a samasta pada. Whereas sarvasya upari is clearly 2 padas. Sarvasya is a shashti. Upari is a avyaya in the saptami sense. Okay. So sarvasya upari. Cha iti, 2 avyayas combining to form one compound avyaya, if you can call that. So these are also 2 padas. So like this, mata is also a sampurna pada, just like raja, pita, etc. Okay. Okay. So mateva. Shira is clearly a stem. Okay. So udadihi, this is a compound letter. All right. Compound words. So let us try some abhyasa now. Okay. So we have to split now. Usually splitting is a little more challenging. So we have to look out a little bit and develop this technique. Only by practicing some 20-30 words, you will start gaining the thing. Try to make sure that every abhyasa word given in the book, you practice, and any old question papers, whatever, we'll source it as much as possible. Somebody has already shared, Nivedita Bagini. Who stays hardly half a mile from here. Very good, well known to our section of this thing, Samskrita Bharati. So she has done some good collation of various things. So you can look up. Anyway, Paropakaraha. So let us have Manjunath BM. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
You get the first 3. So Paropakaraha. Can you think what it is?
Para plus upakaraha.
Very good. Para plus upakaraha. Okay. Paranam upakaraha, paropakaraha. It's a samasta pada. Para is like a stem there. So para plus upakaraha, paropakaraha. Well done. So that's a guna sandhi. Next one.
Shita plus ushnam.
Ushnam.
Shita plus ushnam.
Cold and hot. Okay. So shitoshnam, like that. Okay. So next one.
Uttama plus uttamam.
Uttama plus uttamam, uttamotamam. This is simply an emphasis. Finally, it means only uttama only. Okay. So, it's very interesting. Just today I was listening to some class where uttama, how it comes, the word is also interesting. So let me just go into that, because everything is, it tickles the brain. Sanskritam. Tama. One of the definition, one is tamaptara type of, one of the definition is tama means darkness. Okay, and uttama means something, some quality that lifts us out of darkness. How beautiful. Okay, so uttamottama, so definitely well out of darkness. Thank you very much, Manjunath Varya.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well done. So, Hiral Varya, can you unmute yourself?
महोदय
Hmm.
अध प्लस उरुकम.
Ardha plus urukam. Don't
Ardha
halant
plus
it.
urukam.
Ardha. Because we need to, one thing luckily in this exam, you know, pretty much you're getting ach sandhi only. So you cannot have a hull endings break. Okay, that is also a help. Unfortunately, we can use that only at this level. But that's okay. Every hint we will use. So ardha plus.
Ardha
Now,
plus urukam.
is it urukam? Do you think there is a word called urukam? Urukam. Okay, this is not easy. This takes time. I don't blame you. So even ardha plus urukam would generate ardha-urukam, but the original word is urukam there. Okay, so that's why we need to see quite a few words to start picking up. Oh, what it sounds like. Okay, well done. So ardho-urukam. So that is urukam. What this is actually half pants. It's a modern era construction. Urukam means pants or something that is worn on both legs and the lower part. So it was not unknown in Indian culture. If you know the Kshatriyas for war, etc., when they were horse riders, they had to wear these kind of pants. So it was well known. And so ardha, half of it is shorts. Okay, like that. Next one.
Yes, Vasanta plus Rutu.
Very good. Very good. Vasanta plus Rutuhu. Artuhu. Ar will come there. Okay. Vasantartuhu. Very good. Last one for you.
Raj plus Rishi.
Again, you falling into that mistake. Can you recorrect yourself? Raja.
Raj plus.
No, not Raj. Raj is Halant. Raja. Okay. Raja.
Raja plus Rishihi.
Rishihi. Correct. R is the attack letter there, and it becomes Ar. So Rajarshi.
Rajarshi. Yes, sir.
Well done. So Raja plus Rishihi. So fight this instinct of yours to Halant read these things. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It is Raja plus Rishihi.
See, see, if it is a samasta pada, okay. See, look, I am not saying what you said is not possible. Okay, it is possible to break this in both ways. Okay, so if the sentence was such that Raja and then Rishihi both were in Pratama due to some reason, okay, then it is okay to break it as Raja plus Rishihi, and it's still a Guna Sandhi. You can reverse or what you call analyze that back to Raja plus Rishihi. But the normal instinct of ours is to read this as a Samastapada because there is a concept called Rajarshi, a Rishi who is a king, okay, or maybe a higher status for a Rishi, something like that. Okay, so it is actually a stem Raja, just like the Raja Ishwara, Raja plus Ishwara, Raja plus Ishwara, that one. Okay, Raja plus Ishwari, Raja Ishwari, similar to that. Okay, but it's possible to write both ways. I wouldn't rule out writing Raja plus Rishi here also. Okay, in the book you may find the other way. That's okay.
Sir, one doubt, sir. Vasanta Rutuhu. It can be spelled as one word, no? Vasanta Rutu.
Vasantartuhu, you have to pronounce.
But it is, if it is split, it is Vasanta Rutuhu, no? Vasanta plus Rutuhu.
But with a pause, short pause. Not a
in mantra, Sankalpa and all, we use Vasanta Rutuhu, no?
No. See.
It is not the thing.
It is, see, there is a very minor pause we use, that's all. Okay. So
Okay.
Vasanta Rutuhu. And also later on, you will see there is something called Prakriti Bhava that comes into play. I didn't want to jump into that right now. You are getting there. Your question is very relevant. Later on, there is a concept called Prakriti Bhava where Rikara, instead of collapsing into can retain its Ru form and stay in the Sandhi. Okay. And that is called Prakriti Bhava. Okay, we will.
1 second, Guruji. Guruji, why isn't it Rajaha plus Rishihi?
Raja is not a form. Raja is the form in Prathama Ekavachana. The Pratipadika for the Shabda is typically Rajan, but in some samasas the Nakara elides. Raja stem remains. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So good. Thank you, Hiralji. Saugandhi, lovely name. Every time I see your name, I like it.
Mahotsavaha. Maha plus Utsavaha.
You jumped. Number 7 you have to.
Okay. Nagendraha. Naga plus Indraha.
Correct.
Arunodayaha. Aruna plus Udayaha.
Correct.
Padonam. Pada plus Unam.
Very good.
Quarter to.
Quarter to some hour. Very good. 15 minutes less or 1 leg less. That's what Padonam means. Very good. Last one you did it, but you do it again. Yeah.
Mahotsavaha. Maha plus Utsavaha.
Dirgha Akara. So Maha plus Utsavaha, Mahotsavaha. Fantastic. Okay.
Dhanyawada Guruji.
Dhanyawada Saugandhi Bhagini. So that was it. So like now this is easier for us. Okay, the joining is always easier exercise. Somebody is unmuted. Geeta Parihar.
I had a doubt. Like in these, when we have to split, we could have a doubt about the Raswa and the Dirgha letters, right? I mean, how do we would have to have a proper knowledge of the words, only then we would not make a mistake.
Correct. Right? No doubt. Over time only you will get to what you call good status there, because you will have to slowly develop the vocabulary of words and start filling our heads with correct forms of some of them. And that will happen if you start using this as a language to speak to other. You try to, what you do when you enter the Sanskrit world, make sure that you drag someone else along with you into it. Okay. And someone who is willing to talk to you and to whom you are willing to listen. Okay. So that you carry on some conversation. Doesn't matter that both of you are learners, etc. And the other thing is reading, copious amounts of reading Sanskritam. There are a lot of like whole of Chandamama is archived by people, scanned and archived old Sanskritam Chandamamas. So simple stories like that, or Sambhashana Sandesha of Samskrita Bharati. If you go to Samskrita Bharati website, the older versions of Sambhashana Sandesha are all archived and kept. You can access them online, read them. Of course, it will be nice if you subscribe at the same time to start getting the newer books going forward. But archives of even from 2 month, 1 month old books are all archived. And you beautifully, I mean, not any low resolution archive, is full resolution archive is there. You can read the stories. There is a Bala Modini section there. Three stories will come every month. Okay. And one page, beautiful stories, sometimes with some hasya, sometimes with some ukti, some nice stories. And Chandamama is always there. So as it is not good to learn only by reading textbooks like this. Okay, because these textbooks won't entertain us, though of course Sanskrit Bharati has done a wonderful job with this book, because it is very entertaining, I should say that. But still, story reading, such things, that's how I developed. And I slowly progressed to, there are some wonderful novels of some good authors, semi-classical novels, modern era novels. Okay, so not always we can open Valmiki Ramayana or Vyasa Mahabharata and read right directly in Sanskritam. That is like tough nut. It takes more time for us to reach there. But we will definitely enjoy. There are some lot of Sanskrit Bharati authors who have translated almost 7 to 8 works of S.L. Bhairappa and such beautiful works. Okay. And modern era works that have been done in Kannada or other languages in the recent past, they have been put in Sanskritam, and excellent Sanskritam. Okay, that Sanskrit, when you these are 400, 500, 600 page books, and I was so mesmerized when I started reading them, because I could start gaining my knowledge. That's how I would ask you to gain Sanskritam vocabulary, through usage and reading. All right. Okay.
Sir, one question, sir.
Huh.
Here in Uttama, you have mentioned in the bracket A plus U. It shouldn't be U plus U, or am I
A plus U. It's not Uttamu, no? It is not Uttamu, right? There is nothing like Uttamu unless you are saying it in Telugu. So, Uttama is the Sanskritam Pratipadika. And in Strilinga, it is Uttama. In Napumsakalinga, it is Uttamam. But when we make a compound, we take the stem for the first one. So, this is like what you call a Samasta. Okay? So, Uttama is the stem and Uttamam.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So you can, for example, if it is a Napumsaka reference, you can say Uttamottamam. If it is a Pullinga reference, you can say Uttamottamaha, Ramaha Uttamottamaha, or Sita Uttamottama. I'm sorry, I'm always speaking on Rama and Sita. May they bless us. Okay. All right. So, yes, Gita Parihar.
Yes, sir.
Huh. You have to give us the Parihara for these first three.
Raja plus Indraha will become Rajendra.
Very good.
Mithila plus Ishaha will become Mithilesh. A plus E will become A, Mithileshah.
Very good.
Pita plus Iti. A plus E will become A, so Piteti.
Piteti. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Varye. Huh? Excellent. So, Radha Panikar. Radha Panikar.
Yes. Yatha plus Ishtam, A plus E, A, Yatheshtam.
Very good.
Param plus Unnatam, A plus U, O, Paramottama.
Paramonnatam. Paramonnatam.
Paramonnatam.
Correct.
Na plus Uttam.
Hold on. Is it Uttam?
Uktam.
Uktam.
Uktam. Na plus Uktam. A plus U, O, Noktam.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Malliya, Varye?
Yes, sir.
Next four for you. Bonus.
Purusha plus Uttamaha, Purushotamaha.
Very good.
Maha plus Runam,
Maharnam. Akara only will come. See, Maha plus Runam, Maharnam. Will come, no? A plus R, will come. So, Maharnam. Even Dirgha will go away. Okay? Maharnam will be the answer. Okay? See, Maharnam like this. Okay? Note, that's why I put a note here. Note A for A, like that. So, A is getting substituted with a Hrisva Akara.
Acharya, ek sandeha. This Akara will be retained after this samasa has been made. Maha plus Runam. Maharnam or Maharnam?
Maharnam. Because the Sandhi rule clearly says A plus R is R, not R. Okay. We just follow to the final bindu. We have to follow the Vyakarana rule. Okay. Yeah. And unless the rule gives an exception later, in which case they would have highlighted that here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Continue, madam.
Prachina plus Uktihi, Prachinoktihi.
Oktihi. So Okara. Very good.
Shruta plus Rishihi, Shrutarshihi.
Correct. Shrutarshihi. Well done. Thank you very much. Okay. So that was very good exercise. I think all of you are ready for the exams pretty much for these lessons. So we will continue. So there's not too much value I can give. So I will just do a quick read of the Sangrahya Vishayaha. Okay.
Sir, one doubt. The
yes,
previous section splitting the following words. In that case, Rajarshihi has to be Raja plus Rushihi, right?
It can be like we discussed, no? It can be Raja plus Rushihi or Raja plus Rushihi. Suppose suppose in the sentence Saha Raja Rushihi api yaha asit, something like that. That king who was also a Rishi. Suppose I said some sentence like that, and somebody decided to combine those two as Rajarshi. Okay, but there is a little, if they do that, there is a little disservice because they are forcing a Samastapada and making him Rajarshi, but it is not off because the sentence does indicate he is both the king and a Rishi. So that's fine. He qualifies to become a Rajarshi. Okay, yeah, so that way.
Okay.
It's very subtle. Not too much difference between Rajarshi and Raja Rishi.
Okay.
It's like a Prathama, what we call Prathama Tatpurusha style. Okay. Yah Raja api Rishihi api saha Raja Rishihi. Anyway, Samastas and all, you have time. Even I don't know very deeply, so we'll not worry too much about that. I know to some shallow extent. It's a tough one. That is the big struggle. Anyway, so Pancha Kanyaha, so Ahalya, Draupadi, Sita, Tara, Mandodari. So Mandodari also gets the pata, so nice. Pancha Pandavaha, Yudhishthiraha, Bhimaha, Arjunaha, Nakulaha, Sahadevaha. Easy one. Let us pray that we get this one. Pancha Bhutani. This is also very easy. All of us know. Prithvi, Apaha, Tejaha, Vayuhu, Akashaha. So earth element, water element, energy element, air element, and ether or space element. Beautiful. Pancha Angani. Okay. So this one is if you know, if you construct this as Panchanga, then you will immediately remember. Indian calendar, Panchanga, right? So actually it is a construction of 5 parts. Okay. So the word Panchanga is constructed to mean 5 parts, and those 5 parts are these. Okay. Titihi, which is the block in a day. And then Vasaraha, which is a week. Nakshatram, which is the star. Okay, and Yogaha, which is a particular graha sitting in the particular house, etc. And Karanam is a similar concept related to that. So Titi, Vasara, Nakshatra, Yoga, Karana, but you should try to remember it with the Prathama form. So Titihi, Vasaraha, Nakshatram, Yogaha, Karanam. So Napumsakalinga 2, Nakshatram, Karanam, Napumsaka, other Titihi is Strilinga. Okay, because Titihi is
one question, what is the difference between Nakshatram and Tithi? For Shraddha, they say Titihi, and for birthday, they say Nakshatra.
Nakshatra is having a longer duration. Okay. Nakshatra doesn't change. Tithi, there are so many Tithis in a day. Okay.
Okay.
Tithi means the date, like Ekadashi, Dwadashi.
Okay, there are 2 types. Yeah, one Tithi is the Chandramasa Tithi, is the Pratama, Ditiya, Tritiya, Amavasya, Purnima, all those things.
Okay.
There is sometimes they use the Tithi concept for a period of the day also, and so on and so forth. But you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Usually Nakshatram is seen for the birth star, when the person is born, what nakshatra is. That is the reason they celebrate birthdays as per that star.
Correct. Now also there is a concept of Prashnakala Nakshatra, Prashnakala Tithi, and like that. There are 2 times in Jyotisha. One is the birth related, another is the event related. For example, for a marriage, etc. like that. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, I believe me, I mean, though I am in my MA, part of my MA, I am pursuing some Jyotisha related studies because I'm intrigued by mathematics aspect of it. It's brilliant there. And there is initially lot of very old Jyotisha related to almost Vedic times, etc. Then in the more last 1000 years, there has been a lot of not in the past 500 years at least. Okay, that we can cancel the past 500, 600 years easily. So anything we say about India with respect to Sanskritam, we should count from before 15th century. Okay, so if we count from before 15th century, from let us say from 9th, 10th century to 15th century, there was a lot of trade and interaction between Arabs, Europeans, and Indians over the seas and over land routes. So a lot of concepts have actually been borrowed forward and backward also with respect to Jyotisha. So you will find some commonality.
One is natal, it is a Parashara system, sir. Another is Horari, sir.
Correct. Hora comes with a very large overlap with the Greek system. Correct. Correct. So, okay. So, all right. So, that is all that much I know so far in Jyotisham. Hopefully, in the next batch when I teach, I'll have more to say about these things. But thanks for thinking that I would know something about this. Panchabanaha. Aravindam, Ashokam, Chutam, Navamallika, Nilotpalam. So, look, these are the 5 banas. See, I have it here. These are the 5 banas of Manmata, not ordinary banas. Okay. If you get struck by this, that's it. So he has got 5 powerful arrows. Aravindam, Ashokam, Chutam, Navamallika, Nilotpalam. All of them are so attractive. They look like flowers, flower names. Anyway, so here Aravindam, Ashokam, cha Chutam, cha Navamallika, Nilotpalam, cha Panchaite, Panchabanasya Sayakaha. Unmadanasthapanascha shoshanah stambanaasthatha sanmohanascha kamasya panchabanaha prakirtita. So he has got 2 sets of parallel names for his banas. Okay, one is named after flowers, one set you can say somewhat colorful, and another one is actually named after the process of so it's more Kama Shastra related, the second line. Okay, so you can recognize many of the words even from local language. So it's Indians did not leave anything to guessing. Okay, the Shastras were unabashedly detailed in every aspect of life. That's what has to be clapped. Okay, yeah. So Pancha Yagnyaha. Deva Yajnaha, Pitru Yajnaha, Bhuta Yajnaha, Manushya Yajnaha, Brahma Yajnaha. Okay, so different elements. Easy to remember it as Deva, Pitru, Bhuta, Manushya and Brahma. So very easy. Okay, and Pancha Upacharaha. So 5 types of seva. This we do during puja, na? So Gandham Samarpayami, Pushpam Samarpayami, Dhupam Samarpayami, Deepam Jwalayami, Naivedyam Sarpayami, like this. Huh? In fact, Deepam Sarpayami also the same. So this is during puja you offer these things.
Sir, one question, sir. So this, how do we spell correctly the word yajna?
See, this is jnya. So yajnya, like that. No, there is no gakara. Normally we end up yagnya, G we use. There is no G. There is a J and a nasal column of the jakara series. That is cha cha jajanya, like that. So yajnya would be correct. Okay, but it's okay to say yajnya and move on. Don't worry too much.
But how if we say yajna, pancha yajna?
Yeah, not pancha yajna, pancha yajnyaha. You have to get the nasal after the jakara.
So
see, this is not jakara. This is jakara plus nyakara. Jnya. Little attack of jakara ending with the nasal nyakara. Okay.
Okay.
It's not easy, but you will mostly hear people say yagna. They will make it even like gna, which it is not. Okay. Tantrajnaha. We end up saying gakara, but it's tantrajnaha. Little jakara should come softly.
But sir, in North India, they simply call it yajna.
Yajna.
Yeah, both depends on which region. Different mispronunciations there. Almost all of us have to struggle to pronounce it right, north or south. We are unified in struggling with this. Okay, goes to show when we start not speaking the language, we lose the ability of the mouth to roll for that. Okay, so all right, so that was all interesting. Many interesting concepts there. I like that. Also, another culture of our ancients to help the boys, young students, I should not say boys, young students, is to compose everything into beautiful metronomic verses. Okay, so for example, this Ahalya is also having a, see, Ahalya, Draupadi, Sita, Tara, Mandodari, Tata, Panchakanya, Smare Nityam, Mahapadakanasanam. In our childhood only, we used to be told to recite these things by our mothers. So this is, I like that slowly melting away that culture. But anyway, so yeah. tradition. So this is about this vriksha. Recently I visited the
convent education, sir.
No, I mean, whatever education, let's not point fingers. It is our mistake. Okay, so the tree that is there in many important temples is the Shami tree. Okay, it's a very holy tree. It's somewhat called Banni Mara or something like that in Kannada. White thorn tree. Okay, I have the full name, botanical name there. Okay. All right. So Shami Shamayate Papam Shami Shatru Vinashini Arjunasya Dhanurdari Ramasya Priyadarshini. So you will get this in the exam asking you to put the Tatparya. So you may not get like fill in the blanks type of thing. For these generally you will get, they will ask you to interpret this, and you don't have to go for this Anvaya Krama, Pratipadartha and all that normally. Because these verses have not been dealt with in the book in that way. These verses, when they come, it is for Tatparya alone, which is here. Okay, so you should give some context. So now you know, you have seen this picture Shami, you have seen Shami, so pretty much you will know what it is. Okay, but some keywords. So she will see Shami Shamayate Papam. So she will quench the ills, papas. And Shami Shatru Vinashini. She will take away our Shatrus. Don't necessarily mean some attacker. This means our own mental Shatrus also. Okay, prayer will always do that, right? Arjunasya Dhanurdhari. So she is the Dhanu Dhari of Arjuna. That means probably her wood is sometimes used to make a strong bow, perhaps. Okay, so maybe something like that. Priyadarshini Sri Ramas.
Sir, I believe during the
If I may,
Ajnatavasa
it is
time,
in
this
Virat
Dhanu,
Parva, sir.
One second. 2-3 of you are going. Sheshagiri Ram Maria, please tell me.
During the Ajnatavasa time of Pandavas, these Dhanurdhari were placed on this Shami Vriksham, sir. It was, we understand.
Oh, all the astras were hidden in this tree?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
it
okay,
was.
okay.
It
because she
like
wore their astras.
Yes,
she wore their
sir.
dhanus. Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
sir.
So it is not a tradition to break this tree and make dhanus. Okay. Thank you. Very, very important cultural point. I completely skewed it up. So she is not helping them create the astra, but she has helped protect the astras for them during their Ajnatavasa. Correct. 1 year of Ajnatavasa that they suffered. Yeah. All right. So Ramasya Priyadarshini. Hopefully someone has a story for that, but she is dear to Rama. She shows love towards Rama, something like that. Okay. Anyway, let's see their Tatparya. The Shami tree, when this accent is there, you read it as Sha. Shami tree was very dear to Arjuna and Rama, who wields a bow. It destroys one's sins and enemies. There is a practice of distributing Shami on the day of Vijaya Dashami. So the Shami comes, see, Dashami and the above shloka is recited on that occasion. So here they have not said anything about that history of hiding the astra and all that. But here they have put the Dhanurdhari as the qualifier for Rama. So as a Samastapada, Dhanurdhari Ramasya, because it's a Samastapada, you see. So Dhanurdhari Ramasya, there is no Dhanurdhari or some Dhirga like that to make it a Vibhakti form. So this is the correct translation. But your interpretation is nice because a reader can take a little further reading based on his knowledge of Purana and all that. Nothing wrong. Okay. Dhanurdhari Ramasya. So that there are 2-3 Ramas in our Puranas. No, one Rama is a Sri Rama who is the Dhanurdhari Rama. So that's why that is actually a Lakshana Vachaka. A Lakshana Vachaka to which Rama is being talked about. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, this picture is also nice. So Kamadevaha Manmataha with his consort, ready to fire the arrows. Beware, beware, beware. Okay, we come to the last Tritiya Pataha Prashnaha. Most of us here are beyond the Pasha of Manmata, but if many of you are very young, so Parichayah Tritiyah Pataha Prashnaha. Change the form of Vishesha according to the Visheshana. So let me invite someone to attempt this. Sweetie Varye. Yeah. Sweetie Shinde Varye. You can unmute yourself.
Yes, it's pustake, so it will be kasminschit.
So there is a mistake. As quickly she pointed out, kaha chit is kaschit. Okay. So what I would like you to attempt is explain a little bit also. Okay. Like I do. Can you try that? Can you try that? Yeah.
Okay, pustake is the visheshya, and that is saptami ekvachan. So it should be so the visheshan should be kasmin. So kasmin plus chit will be kasminschit.
Very good. See, perfect. One more for you.
Okay. Kenachit vrukshat varnam patitam. So visheshya is vrukshat, which is panchami first of singular. So it will be kasmat plus chit. So kasmat chit.
Perfect. See, guys, so this is how one has to go about. And perfect analysis. This is she's ready to teach the next batch, I think. Okay. So very good. So for helping us, these tables we have to, of course, normally keep it in our memory, and it's listed here for some of us who may not have already memorized, so that it becomes easier. So thank you, Varye. Stand by. So Vivan Saneja, Varye. Okay. I have tried couple of times. Come, madam, try, madam. Vivan, madam. Okay, fine. Vishalakshi Varye. Vishalakshi Varye. Why my students are not ready to jump in? Tarulata Sonkar. Tarulata Sonkar. Can you unmute yourself?
Mahoday,
Oh, Vishalakshi Varye has come back. Okay, Tarulata ji, you can wait. Vishalakshi Varye, you try the next couple.
Mahoday, I'm not very clear in this.
Try, madam. Don't worry. See, I also make mistakes even now. My own question papers I am bombing, so don't worry.
Aham kechana vakyani vadami.
So vakyani is what form? Phalani, do you remember Phalani?
Phalam, phale, phalani.
Correct. What linga is that?
Napunsaklinga.
Napunsakalinga and Bahuvachana form, right?
Yes.
And so aham, so first you delete in your mind the kechana part. Okay, delete that chana tichana word. Read the sentence balance. Aham vakyani vadami. Okay, some words I tell. Okay, so now some words has to be told, and vakyani is in napumsaka bahuvachana. Okay, so we have to pick up that ka shabda prayog, kim shabda prayoga we call it. We don't call it ka shabda, we call it kim shabda. Always we use the napumsaka stem. That particular form of kim shabda which matches vakyani. What is that? There are tables here.
Kani.
Kani, perfect. You homed in on Kani because Pratama Ek Bahuvachana is Kani.
Acharya, this aham is here. This is not first. This is the actual Uttama Purusha, isn't it?
Mahodaya, aham goes with Vadami. You're right, it is Uttama Purusha, but aham is influencing Vadami. Vakyani is a Visheshya with whatever faultily they have given as Kechana, which we have to correct now. Okay. So don't conflate the two things. I know it confuses you, but there are two different aspects to the same sentence. Okay. Continue, Mahodaya. So Kani, how do you make Kani? How do you make Kani into Tichana Prayoga?
Kanchana.
No. Kani plus chit or Kani plus chana. How does it happen? Kani chit only. There is no special sandhi needed because Kani plus chit, there is no special sandhi. Kani chit, right?
Sure.
Kani chit. Okay.
Kani chit vakyani vadami.
See why there is no sandhi? Because the tail letter of Kani is a ikara. Okay, hrisva ikara. That is a swara. The attack letter of the next word is a vyanjana, which is chana, and it has its own swara akara, ch plus a cha. So that cha and this ni don't need to do anything special to combine, because they're already following the rules of being good neighbors. Okay.
Right,
So they are magnetically attracted to each other. So kanichana will result. Okay, without any pasting needed, they get attracted. So kanichana will result, or kanichit will result. Okay, so this is the process for now with you, because you are needing help. I went through the process. Now all the students, for some of you this is a cakewalk. Okay, but some of you, after a while, this will be a cakewalk. Remember that you guys are only a step or two behind the rest. Okay, all right. So like this, you guys have to attempt and move forward. So let us, no problem, welcome. So let me just rush through a couple of remaining ones, and then we can go to the new lesson. Kasanchana Mahilaha. So Mahilaha is Pratama Bahuvachana. See, I have actually annotated and put here for you. Strilinga Pratama Bahuvachana. Okay, so in Strilinga Pratama Bahuvachana, Kim Shabda, which is Ka Shabda, of course. Ka, Ke, Kaha. So Kaha we have to pick up, and we have to add Kaha plus Chana. And we know Visarga with Chakara will get Sh like that. Kaschana. Okay, or Kaschit like that. Okay, so the result will be Kaschana or Kaschit Mahilaha Sahasa Chilaha Bhavanti. A few ladies will be very adventurous. Okay. Kebhyashchana Jananam Sangite Ruchihi. Sangite Saptami, Panchami, Saptami it is. Oh, Jana, I am not worried about Sangite. Jananam is what I am worried, because Kebya is going with. So Janan, we forget what is there. Look at Jananam. Okay. So Jananam is Shashti. Janasya Janayoho Jananam Pullinga. Janasya Janayoho Jananam. Ramasya Ramayoho Ramanam. Of course, Rama gets Nakara because of Natva. Here Nakara remains. There is no Repamsha or Shakaramsha. So Natva. There is no modification of the Nakara. So Jananam. So Shashti Bahuvachana. So we go to Kaha Shabda because Pullinga. And we go to sixth row. Kasya Kayoho Kesham. So Kesham we have to pick up to say a few. So Kesham plus Chittar, Kesham plus Chana. So Makara will generate an Anuswara type of sound there, right? So Keshanchana will come there. Okay, Kesham. Of course, you can write the Halant Makara, or you can write the Bindu to show the previous one. Okay, so Kesham. Huh?
So Keshamschit, Keshamchana Jananam Sangite Ruchihi. Sangite is Saptami. Sangitadalli Ruchi. Sangitadalli Asakti.
Saptami. Sangitadalli Asakti. Sangeet mein pyara, pyari or whatever.
Like for some, right? Then it is Chaturthi, it should have been.
What?
Ramaya, right?
Kannada grammar, you don't push it on to Sanskritam. See, Janagala Sangeetadalli Ruchi is the Sanskrit grammar. Kannada grammar is Janagalalli Sangeetadalli Ruchi. Both are Saptami in Kannada. Athva Janarige Sangeetadalli Ruchi. Okay.
Janarige Sangeetadalli Ruchi should have been Chaturthi. Even if
that is Kannada grammar. Okay. Please accept that the local lingua has some deviant vibhakti applications of their own. Okay, Hindi will use sometimes deviant vibhakti application than Sanskritam does, etc. Sanskritam has very clear laws which allows certain vibhakti movement. Sometimes some certain new vibhaktis are ordained in place of normal vibhaktis. Okay. See, Ruch Dhatu. There is, if I remember, Ruch Dhatu has some ordained, right? That one. Maybe. Okay. Kachit shalasu chatraha adhikaha bhavanti. So chalasu saptami bahuvachana and shala is strilinga. So stri bahuvachana. So ka shabda kasu. So kasuchit. Again, su is already complete. It doesn't undergo any morphology to the next one. So kasuchit or kasuchana. Like that. Kasuchit, kasuchana. Okay. Normally 90-95% of the cases, Mahodaya, you can come from local language grammar into Sanskritam without much bother. But Visheshana Visheshya concept itself doesn't exist much in parochial languages. So, I mean, Visheshana Visheshya exists, but what I mean is the Samana, Vibhakti, Vachana, all those concepts don't exist. So, there itself deviation starts. And number two, vibhaktis have their own ways a little bit in Sanskritam. We have to look out for that. Sometimes influenced by the dhatu, sometimes influenced by upapada like saha, sakam, these influence like those. So here this is easier. So we can crowdsource this. Panchami or Panchama?
Panchami.
Panchami. Ikaranta. Panchami. Okay. Panchadashi, Panchadasha.
Panchadashi.
Panchadashi. Actually, there is those who do little bit of Panchanga based readings or some Shastra readings. No, there is actually one kriti called Panchadashi. I think by Shankara or someone like that. So it's easy for them. But Vidyaranya Swami, Shamatam. In that in the Dvaita lineage, I think. Anyway, Chaturthi, Chaturtha. Chaturthi. See, Titihi. If you remember Titi, this will also come later. Okay.
Yeah,
then
Ganesh Chaturthi.
Ganesh Chaturthi. Ashtadashi, Ashtadashatami.
Ashtadashi.
See, Tama comes after 20 onwards. Unless you do Una Vimshati, then also Tama comes. But Ashtadashi is clearly the answer. Very good. I think you guys are doing very well. Vimshati Tami, Vimshati Tama.
Vimshati Tama.
So here we have a split verdict. Okay, it is Vimshati Tami only, it continues. Okay, Vimshati Tami. Okay, but remember here this what is the challenge for you is there is a Vimshati Tamaha also, there is a Vimshati Tamam also. Nobody is saying those two don't exist. These are Trilingaka. So they exist in those also. But here you look at the two forms given. Okay, there is a hint of Strilinga in both forms. So they are trying to identify which, do you know which one is the correct Strilinga form? Pretty much what we are seeing are Strilinga forms so far. Okay, so Vimshati Tami, Vimshati Tama, between these we must pick Vimshati Tami because Strilinga form is that. So don't give answer as Vimshati Tamaha or something which is also positive. So Shatatama, Shatatami. Naturally we fall to Tami business. So all Strilinga forms.
Everything is Tami.
So that is one. Okay. Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, I think are Akaranto. After that we saw Chaturthi, Panchami, like that. So we remember even during lesson we noticed that. So like this. Okay guys, we will move forward. You guys do the balance. Okay. And we will conclude this one because otherwise I will not get you guys to the end. So just stand by. I will open the next one. Actually, it is a good time to break also. So we guys will take a 4 to 5 minute break. So 11:53 now. So let us gather back at 11:57 to 11:58 and we will start with the lesson 4. Okay, 5 minutes break you can take.
Sir, can we just move to the last slide, please?
Oh, I just closed it. Oh, still have it. This madam?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, wait. Just use it. Don't share it further because there are mistakes. Maybe
No, sir. Just
these
for
are my best effort basis to help you guys. But yeah, all right.
Thank you, sir.
Stand by. I will be back at 11:58. All right, welcome back. We'll switch. Okay. Okay. So fourth lesson, we start off. Mentally pray again and move on. Okay. चतुर्थः पाठः यथा पूर्वतन पाठेषु अपि प्रथमतया उक्तिः दीयते, उक्तयः सन्ति, तेषां पठनं। मनस्वी कार्यार्थी न गणयति दुःखं न च सुखं. So beautiful. So मनस्वी कार्यार्थी न गणयति दुःखं न च सुखम. There is no sandhi stuff to break. Very straightforward. So manasvi karyarthi. Okay. Manasvi here they have taken in the sense of bold, but manasvi I can take it in a little deeper sense as one who is endowed with a good mind. Okay. Or focused mentally. Okay. Also these kind of interpretations can be taken. Okay. So that's what I have it here. Manasvi yah shreshta manasa sampannah saha manasvi iti api swikartum shakyate. One endowed with a superior focused mind. Okay. And this is in masculine. Okay. Typically it is advising in masculine, but it is generally we should take it as collectively referring to anybody. So one who is focused. Okay. And also one who is karyarthi. So karyarthi we can make it as यह कार्यम अर्थयितुं प्रयतति सह कार्यार्थी. The fellow who tries to obtain and succeed in work. Okay, not some alasa purusha. Okay, so pretty much all of you here are karyarthis because you have come here seeking knowledge. So that itself is a karya. Okay, so and you are all engaged mentally. So we both qualify for both those adjectives. We qualify here. So such a fellow naganayati dukkam, that is very easy. He won't count the difficulties or the troubles or the you can dukkha is actually in a deep sense it means some kind of a sorrow, but here it simply is difficulty or comfort and things like that. But nacha sukham is very interesting. The interpretation given by Samskrita Bharati here is does not bother about difficulties or comforts. But when we say he does not bother about comforts, we generally mean he does not bother about discomforts, right? In this world, right? we generally mean he does not bother about discomfort. So we take a reading like that, but please read this little more deeply, okay? Because this is extremely important concept. According to the Vedantic viewpoint, dukkha and sukha are both the two sides of the same coin, which both sides should be not considered. Okay, you should not count your sukha nor get distressed by the dukkha. So we have to stay sthita prajna visa. So basically, sukha is simply a positive side vector, which is also a problem because when that goes away, dukkha ensues. We say absence of sukha is dukkha, absence of dukkha is not sukha. So we have to try to achieve absence of dukkha, but not necessarily seek dukkha, sukha. So that way deeper sense can be taken actually for the sukha vector. But you don't have to worry about all that for normal answering, but you see that difficulties and comforts. Okay. All right. So manasvi karyarthi na ganayati dukkham na cha sukham. So somebody won't do something because it is sukha. It is because it's mentally satisfying exercise, not about sukha. We do it certain things, even difficult things. Okay. Bhashabhyasah sambhavanarte ling lakarah. So they are jumping into vidhiling lakara. So normally in there are two ling lakaras in the Shastra. One is called Vidhiling and one is called Ashirling. Okay. The most common one that is studied is Vidhiling because that has very lot of practical application. Ashirvada is also there, but it's not common to start using Ashirling vachanas. So when generally in terminology we say ling lakara, we generally mean vidhiling lakara. So read it mentally as vidhiling lakara. Because I am telling you, because you will go to ashtadhyayi.com and you will see vidhiling and you will see ashirling separately listed there perhaps. Okay. So we should know that ling means vidhiling. Okay. That's why I am stressing all that. Read the following sentences carefully. Adya sayam vrishtihi bhavet. Okay, bhavati is the normal lat lakara that we know, no? Sorry. So adya sayam vrishtihi bhavet. Perhaps it might rain. So that perhapsness of the possibility, vidhi, we call it vidhi, na? होता है नहीं होता है किसको पता है, that is vidhi, ना? तो वो हो शायद होएगा, शायद होगा, होएगा क्या है, शायद होगा, अद्य सायं वृष्टिः भवेत्. Okay. Yanam idanim agachet. Oh, the vehicle, now it may come. Okay. Santvana vachana to the guy who is distressed next to you, why the vehicle has not come. Mama pratyagamane vilambah syat. Shrikant Varya, is there a question?
Yeah, sir. This question was about to ask this question that syat and is also sambhavanarthe, correct, sir?
Yeah, vidhi is.
It has come here.
Yeah. Syat, yeah. It is a vidhiling lakara, sambhavana.
Because we saw syat in the previous lesson.
Oh yeah, perhaps yes. Yeah, syat syatam syuhu, like that. Mama pratyagamane vilambah syat. So in my return, a delay may be there. So vilambah is the one is the influencing the syat here. So vilambah syat, a delay may be there. Okay. So Adya adhyapakah patadvayam pathayet. Today the teacher 2 lessons he may teach. You will never get that satisfaction in my classes. I may teach 1/4 of a lesson. Okay. Adya adhyapakah patadvayam patayet. He may teach 2 lessons. Sita prayah pustakam na pathet. The girl Sita perhaps already there is a little bit already this sambhavanartha has been thrown in with prayah. Okay, so you can do this prayah everywhere actually to emphasize that bhavet. Okay, it is simply accenting the pathet here, and here it is na pathet, negative. Okay, prayah pustakam Sita na pathet. She may not read the book perhaps. Okay, you can just like you can throw perhaps in addition to may not in English. You can do that in Sanskritam. Sa geetam na gayet. She the song she may not sing. So in fact, it's very funny. Suppose Sa is Gita. Okay, Gita, Geetam, Nagayet. So all three words are using same dhatu. Very common in Sanskritam to see this. Pita Nutana Vastram Anayet. The father, he may bring a new dress, Deepavali. Dhanikah Dasha Rupyakani Dadyat. The rich fellow, this will not happen. The rich fellow, 10 rupees he may give. Poor fellow sit with that hope. Okay. Adya, usually another poor fellow will give. Yeah, please, madam.
Yeah, sir, this Sita Praya Pustakam na patet. So can we also say in the next line, Sa Praya Geetam na gayet? Praya is
yes,
am I
you can
understanding
use
the
it.
meaning of
No. You're accenting it. So you're adding to it. So no, you're not changing the meaning. So perhaps.
Okay, so prior is just to add, like, and reinforce the same.
Yeah. Just like I explained, no, it's like perhaps
yes.
being added to.
Okay. Thank you.
Murthy Varya, you have a question?
Sorry, it's wrong.
Oh, sorry, no problem. So, Dhanikah Dasharupyakani Dadyat. So here little bit different form we have to look out. Okay. Adya Bandavaha Mama Griham Agacheyuhu, plural now. Okay, because Bandavaha, right, plural, and that is directing the Agamana. So today the relatives to my house, Mama Shashti, to my house is Mama Griham, to is because of Griham, karma. Okay, Agacheyuhu, they might come, like that. Okay, now I have some additional things here just to take the, what is ling conveying and what is the variation with respect to few other lakaras. So let us take the first one, bhavet. So we know the let is bhavati, let vartamane, in the vartamana kala, happens, something happens, right? Bhavatu is a lot. Okay, prarthanarte athva agnyarte. May it happen, like that. Okay. So there is no vidhi here. There is no anticipation it may or may not happen. There is a desire that it may happen. Okay. Or if you want to not to happen, na bhavatu. Okay. Desire that it should not happen. It may not, it should not happen. I should say, may it happen with apostrophe, or it should not happen is a desire with apostrophe like that. Okay. Bhavet, this is the one that we are looking at. Ling lakara. Sambhavanarte. Okay, Vidyarte, we can take a few others, just like Prarthanarte, Agnyarte, etc. are there. Here, Sambhavanarte, Vidyarte, in fact, it's called Vidhiling only for that reason. So, might, may sense comes, but there is no apostrophe. Okay, not like lot. There is a kind of neither here nor there type of prediction. Okay, on the wall, predictive statement. Okay, not a request like the earlier one. Okay, here bhavitavyam is a tavyat kridanta. It is giving a different emphasis than the other ones. And should happen. Bhavitavyam should happen. Somewhat like should. But if you want to take it to the level of must, then you can further emphasize the tavyat with a eva. Okay, bhavitavyam eva. Aganam me aganam, like that something we say in Tamil. Agaye agabeku, agale beku, sorry, agale beku of Kannada is the bhavitavyam eva, or hona hi chahiye, that he is coming from the eva. Hona hi chahiye, bhavitavyam eva, that is the must happen sense. Okay, so bhavati.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
This bhavet is used with the sense of might or may, right?
Correct.
Now, if you go to page number 160 of Parichaya book.
Sir, don't what you call pick with a small fork or something. Okay,
no, sir,
but I'll go there. I will go there. Okay.
No, I don't want you to go. I just wanted to refer to that page. That's all. The reason is, sir, it's, I mean, I'm not questioning anything. It's simply this. There it says Saha Shalam Gachet, and the sense is he should go to school, which means same Gachet now becomes should possibly is it with context the changes the might to goes to
I think so. You're right with context, but actually the Vidiling doesn't have the sense of command. So should is little off there. Okay. So let us call it as a excusable error on part of the translator to go to
many sentences are there with should there, but anyway, I just wanted to ask that. It's okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Normally it is, see, even here today you see it might, everything has become might here. There it is should. So I like the might because bhavet is called vidiling and vidhi is vidyartaka means sambhavanartha. May or may not happen. So might maps correctly. So this lesson is correctly teaching the forms. Okay. Yeah. After a while, you don't need to translate this. You will know the sense of that word in Sanskritam only. So you don't need to struggle. Okay.
Mahodaya?
Huh.
I think it should also convey should and might because bhavitavyam is the karmani usage for ling lakara. And because it is saying should, the kartari should also have should, isn't it? I'm just logically trying to work backwards, that's all.
No, why are you taking tavyam? Oh, because in there we were reading tavyam along with eighth forms. Huh? I mean,
the tavyam for vidiling is the karmani for vidiling is tavyam and tavyam is should. So the kartari should also have a should implication. Is I'm just
technically, yeah, good. Technically, if we go with the book suggestion, what you're saying is right. But I think going to English, there has been a little bit of error in judgment because we have seen from, just like Mahodaya pointed out, from Pravesha to Parichaya, there is already a sense difference in the translations. Okay, so but I opine, my opinion is what I have listed here. Okay, may is have with a command like is apostrophe, where is there is the load, and in the absence of apostrophe, the bhavet form, which is might. Okay, so there is no certainty. We are hoping it may happen like this. Okay, there is a hope, sambhavana. Okay, here there is a agraha, bhavitavyam, agraha. Bhavet is may it happen, bhavitavyam should happen. So this is more like should. Okay. And so might and should is brought out beautifully between bhavet and bhavitavya. Okay. Yes, in the case you are forced to go to kartari, yeah, you may have to. You're better off using than lot at least.
But the Parichaya book is asking us to use vidiling.
Yeah, correct. Correct. Okay. Bhavitavyam eva. It's even more clear for us for must. Okay, let's move forward. I agree. There is a slight difference of opinion between the two books. If we comparatively say it. Yeah, I think you won't be incorrect to use the vidiling and mentally imagine it is more like a should. Okay. See, in English, when I say something should happen, it may not end up that way. So this is also a little bit of desire. So, yeah. Bhavitavyam eva is a little bit more assertive to move away from the possibility to the realm of almost like a lot. Huh? Okay. Te palani anayeyuhu. So this one is again another plural. Anayeyuhu. They might bring the fruits. Anayet, anayeyuhu. Chatraha parashvaha pravasam kuryuhu. Kuryat, kuryuhu. Plural. Okay. The students day after tomorrow, the travel they might do. Okay. Janaha nayakam sammana yeyuhu. Sammana means to respect or do that, putting in the chair, putting one hara, all those things. Respect, giving respect. So janaha nayakam sammana yeyuhu. The people, the leader as an object, they might facilitate him. Felicitate him. Felicitate him. Facilitate is completely different. Sorry. Aham kavyam likheyam.
So then, sir, what will be the ekvachan rupa for the sammana yehu?
Sammana yet. Takaranta halant. Sammana yet. Kuryat. We will slowly be practicing that. See, we have to now start adding. We have so far gacchati, gachatah, gachanti, gachasi, time to move to gachet, all those forms. Okay. Ham kavyam likheyam. I shall write an epic. Oh my God. Hope, let's pray that we can do that in Sanskritam one day. Okay. So this is now what is happening. They have shifted to Uttama Purusha Ekavachana. Likheyam. Okay. Likhet was third person Ekavachana. In first person it is Likheyam, or Uttama Purusha it is Likheyam. Okay. Vayam plural. Vayam natakam abhinayema. So abhinayema. So plural form has different without the halant type of ending, but the ekara is there also striking. Okay, see, ema sense is there. Vayam shvaha natakam pashyema. So pashyet, pashyeyuhu was pratama purusha, eka and bahu. Uttama purusha pashyeyam, something like that, and then pashyema for plural. Okay, so like in the above sentences, so far they have not introduced tvam. Let us see. Okay, in the above sentences, the bold words indicate probability. Might rain, might come, might go, etc. Sambhavana means guessing. When there is no certainty, this form of verb is used to denote probability. Okay, so Ramaha gacchati, Rama goes. Here Rama goes is going is certain. Rama's going is certain. When we are not sure whether or not Rama will go, we guess. Then we say Ramaha gachet, Rama might go. In this sense of probability, ling lakara is used. But we have seen it is not incorrect to slightly extend it to the sense of certainty also, like we saw earlier in a should sense. In almost like a lot sense. Yeah. Okay. Ling lakaraha parasmai pada rupani. Patet, patetham, pateyuhu, patehe, patetam, pateta, pateyam, pateva, patema. So we have to see, this is the good set to learn. So there is one parasmai and one atmane. Okay. So let me Murthy Varya, you have a question, sir?
No, sir. Sorry, it's wrong way of.
No problem. No problem, Varya. You are not making any, because I saw you unmuted, I was asking. Krishnan Ishwaran Mahodaya. Krishnan Ishwaran Mahodaya. Yeah. So just I will ask you to lead us in this practice. So how we do this? I didn't do it right. So ling lakaraha parasmai padarupani pat dhatuhu, like that. They have not listed pat dhatuhu, but anyway. And then you should go. Can you do that for us?
Patet or next one?
Patet only you start.
Okay. Ling lakara parasmayapati rupani pat dhatu ekavachanam pratama purusha pate dvivachanam.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
See, this one we just do 9 reads. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Patet, patetam, pateyuhu, pateha, patetam, pateta, pateyam, pateva, patema.
Very good. Now, a few corrections to what you did. This takara is Mahaprana, so little bit of that ha sound should come out. Pathet, pathetam, patheyuhu, like that. Okay. Don't have to overemphasize, but it should not come out like the flat lower takara, the alpaprana takara. So pathet. Okay, because that dhatu may mean something else and it may mean an adverse meaning. So we have to be cautious. Pathet, pathetam, patheyuhu, pathehe, pathetam, patheta, patheyam, patheva, pathema. Thank you, Varya. Thank you. Sheila Varya. Sheila.
Yes, sir.
You are getting the ling atmanepadi rupa for reading.
Okay. Ling lakaraha atmanepada rupani vandeta vandeyatam vanderan vandethaha vandeyatham vandedvam vandeya vandevahi vandemahi.
So this one, it takes some time to gather. So vandeta, vandeyatam, vanderan, vandetaha, vandeyatham, vandedhvam, vandeya, vandevahi, vandemahi. Fantastic. Well read, Mahodaya. Thank you very much. So now this, there is no technology. This requires memory.
Sir, one samshaya asti.
Pruchatu Mahodaya.
This Pateyuhu and Vanderan, same meaning?
The meaning is same. The forms are different between Parasmaya and Atmani, but there is meaning is same. Okay, meaning is same in the sense dhatu is different, but the intent of the pratyaya is same. Okay.
So te padeyuhu and te vanderan.
Correct. Te pateyuhu, te vanderan. So they might read, they might offer their bo namana, something like that. Okay. Vanderan. Good. So note the difference in forms between lat lakara and ling lakara. Okay, so they are trying to give you some hints to arrive at this quickly. Okay, some clues. So Parasmaipadi Vartamane Pat plus A plus Ti Pathati. This is Pat plus A plus T. Okay, Pat plus A plus T Pathet, like this. This one they have shown. And similarly Vand plus A plus Te Vandate was there. It is Vand plus A plus Ta. Just like there was a variation in the last. So Ta Vande Ta, like that. Okay. For the first one they have helped, because most commonly we attack the Ekavachana forms and so rest we have to necessarily memorize. But what happens to the brain, no? If you remember the first form, the rest of it rolls in your tongue nicely. Okay. All right. So the forms of regular roots. Now the problem for us is regular roots will follow these kind of things nicely. Then there are some irregular roots that have, like Kru Dhatu, which is such a popular Dhatu. It is a little bit of an irregular root. It always, has little different run of forms than the others, because it belongs to a tougher group. Okay. So Likhati Vartamane, Likhet, Likheyuhu is the ling, and Uttama Purusha, Aham and Vayam is Aham Likheyam, Vayam Likhema. Okay, so Saha Likhet, Te Likheyuhu, Aham Likheyam, Vayam Likhema. That is another good way to practice also, to add the pronoun. Okay, corresponding pronoun, so that we know what is the direction it is headed. After a while you don't need it, because you know that it is for first person, you know that this is for Uttama Purusha, all that. So Gachati, let us have someone practice for us. Geeta Hegde Variye.
Sir.
You are going to lead us, start from Likati and lead us for reading this whole thing. Yes.
Likati. Likati, Likhet, Likheyuhu, Likheyam, Likheyam.
Likhema.
Likheyam, Likhema. Gachati, Gachet, Gacheyuhu, Gacheyam, Gachema.
Well done.
Nayati, Nayet, Nayeyuhu, Nayeyam, Nayema. Patati, Patet, Pateyuhu, Pateyam, Patema. Vandate, Vandeta, Vanderan, Vandeya, Vandemahi.
See suddenly how Atmanepadi switches forms completely different from the above. Okay, so this we have to look out. Okay, continue, madam.
Shlagate, Shlaget.
No. Shlageta.
Shlageta, Shlageran, Shlageya, Shlagemahi.
Correct. Okay, thank you very much. So I just why I'm making one or two of you practice is just to catch one or two pronunciation faults that are happening as an example prototype for others to follow. Okay, so but we must not hesitate. We must become children again. Okay, we must become children again and more orally practice these things. Okay, you don't have to be loud.
Sorry, really, it is very confusing with Atmanepadi and these forms.
Yeah.
Vandete. Same. How to?
Yeah, I know, Geeta Variye, it is not easy. Do your best. Okay. We know that for some of us, the age is not completely aiding our memory power anymore. and it's a more of a struggle. But believe me, it is not that much of a struggle if you like, you know, just orally practice. That's why I was getting into telling what I told. Okay, so though it looks dumb at our ages to do some oral practice like children, but we must become children to learn these things. Okay.
I was just linking Vidhiling Lakar for Parasmaipadi with the Lat Lakara, and if you can omit the in the start, and instead of a pathat, you can make it a pathet. You know, so if it follows the same table, you only have
apatata becomes apathet.
Pathet. So you cut the completely, and pathat you make it pathet.
Yeah,
simply
some techniques. Yeah.
So you can link the two if you want to memorize.
Yeah, correct. I mean, there are those kind of clues you can look for. Yeah, as long as you see the consistency of those rules, you can do that. One or two of them they have pointed out here above, so a few more clues may be there. But finally, nothing trumps memorizing. The word trump has become so weird to use now. Okay, so we must also become Sharanu to our tongue also. We must put it in our tongue also. Okay. Important forms of some commonly used irregular roots. Okay, I know I have to drop you guys off at 12:30 so that you can go have a lunch break. So let us do this page quickly. So now this is the troublesome. Obviously they start with the kru dhatu, karoti. Okay, so I will quickly read through this. So karoti becomes kuryat kuryuhu. So saha athva ramaha yuddham kuryat. Okay, vanaraha yuddham kuryuhu, like that. Okay. Then aham patanam kuryam, vayam patanam kuryama, like that. Okay, we might all read. I'm hoping. Dadati is another variant, vagrant type of verb, irregular verb. Dadyat, dadyuhu, dadyam, dadyama. Shrunoti, shrunuyat, shrunuyuhu, shrunuyam, shrunuyama. Not too variant. This is not too bad. So it's similar to the dyat. Okay, there is some consistency there. Shaknoti, shaknuyat, shaknuyuhu, shaknuyam, shaknuyama. Again, fairly similar. Okay. I mean, so far, I don't see huge variation between this. Okay. Janati, janiyat, janiyuhu, janiyam, janiyama. So maybe these are all belonging to one particular gana. If you look kuryat, kuryuhu, kuryam, kuryama, let's go back. Liket, likeyuhu, likeyam, likema. Actually, the endings are not varying much. Okay. The dhatu stem is giving more trouble. See, karoti, kur. Okay. Dadati, dadya, yeah, something like that. Shrunoti, shrunu. So the variation is little bit more emphatic on how the dhatu itself is having a little transformation. Okay, the tails are a little bit consistent with what we saw earlier itself. Okay, so I think you should keep both of them, both the regular and irregular, and look at it to do the comparison. So janati is over. Krinati, kriniyat, kriniyuhu, kriniyam, kriniyama. So purchase. Asti, this one is very important. Asti, syat, syuhu, syam, syama. Okay, so adya lokayanam syat. Today there may be a bus. In villages they hope like that, not like us saying it may come at 12 o'clock. They hope there will be a bus today, like that. Okay, all right, we are spoiled. So some examples I have thrown in here. Ramaha vanam gatavan syat. See how we can pick up a bhutakridanta gatavan. So Ramaha vanam gatavan is a kind of a completion there, saying Rama went to the forest. But we don't know. Suppose we have to add some uncertainty possibility. So Ramaha vanam gatavan syat. He may have gone by now, like that. Okay. So Bhavan vanam gachatu. Ramaha vanam gatavan syat. Krishna Mohodaya, please can you repeat?
No. Here, though they have given this as an example, but from our history, we know that there is no uncertainty there. Rama went to forest.
No, this is who told this is Sri Rama? Who told this is Sri Rama? This is Rama, some Rama. You are stretching it back to Ramayana. This is our Rama. He's available to us for different.
Pandavas, right? Udavantaha Syuhu is they would have won.
What does it mean?
See, Syat when I put in addition to Gatavan, I am now putting a uncertainty termination to the whole thing. See, Ramaha Vanam Gatavan Asti is he has gone and he is there. Ramaha Vanam Gatavan Syat means Rama to the forest he might have gone. I don't know whether he has actually gone or not. It puts the uncertainty, it hoists the uncertainty onto the Gatavan Kriya. Got it? Is it clear, Mahodaya? Okay. I hope so it is. So, Pandavaha Yuddham Jitavantaha Syuhu. So, the Pandavas, the war, they might have won the war. So, this is Sanjaya telling Dhritarashtra. Let us imagine like that. He actually knows, but anyway. Tavata aham grihakaryam puritavan syam. See, by that time, by whatever time, Tavata. See, Bhavan Shvaha Prataha Ashtavadane Mama Griham Agachatu. Tavata aham grihakaryam puritavan syam. Like that, I am telling my friend. My wife has given me a lot of homework. By that time, I would have finished. You come. Okay. So, Tavata aham grihakaryam puritavan syam. Like that. Okay. Syam for Uttama Purusha. July Mase Vayam Samskritam Gnatavantah Syama. So, in the month of July, actually I should switch it to February now. Okay. Vayam Samskritam Gnatavantah Syama. So, we would have become knowledgeable people of Sanskritam by July or by February. Shvaha Paryantam te karyametat prayaha na kuryuhu. Up to tomorrow, up until tomorrow, Shvaha Paryantam te karyametat prayaha na kuryuhu. By tomorrow, they may not finish this work. They may not finish this work. Na kuryuhu. Like that. They may not do this work. That sense. Vayam satkaryam kuryama iti devam prarthaye. Okay. May us do good work. Might us do good work. Like that. Might us, no, may us, please correct. So, Kurya, prayer. Iti devam prarthaye. Mahodaya.
Krinati?
Huh?
Krinati. What does it mean?
Krinati means purchase. See, Ramaha kandukam krinati. Rama buys a ball. Okay. Ramaha apane kandukam kriniyat. Rama might buy a ball in the store, like that. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so let us break now. Have a nice lunch, and we will gather back. Maybe do 1 or 2 exercise if time allows, and then keep plowing forward. Okay. So try to make time at 2 o'clock, because I know recording how much we will follow recording. Live class has a certain animus where we participate. Okay. And so I wish for you to try to make time. Yes, there is a question.
Sir, in the previous slide, Prarthaye. So what is that form? Prarthaye?
May we pray like that. Prarthayema. Actually, Prarthayema should have been there.
No, that
if we throw that also into ling, then Prarthayema. Just Prarthaye, I will have to check what my brain was working. Prarthayema would have been appropriate there with red color. Okay. All right.
Sir, from 2 to 3 the class will be, sir. 1 hour class.
2 to let us say a little more than an hour. So 3:15 I will try to. Huh? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Too much to study, madam. There is too much. Dhanyawadaha.
Sir, there was this Udati word, no, sir.
Thank you. Now there is a lady with a question. There is a lady with a question. Go ahead, madam.
No, sir. That Udadi was there, no? That was discussed. Kshirodadihi. Udadi actually means Samudra. It is used in Kannada as well. There is a Purandara Dasa Rachane which describes Vishnu as Udadhi Nivasa Uraga Shayana Unnatonnata Mahima. So Kshirodadihi means Kshira Sagar.
They actually churned the thing, and milk was milk sagar. We call it the Kshira Sagara.
Vishnu is said to live in Kshira Sagara. So Kshirodadihi means Vishnu's Kshira Sagara. the sea of milk. And there's one more doubt, sir. The chit chana, it can be used, like kani, you said kani chit. But I have heard kani chana as well. So can we like interchange it or something?
100%. If you followed the lesson of Chitchana, we clearly taught there that Chit and Chana are 100% paryaya and replaceable. You can use any of them as you desire.
So
Okay?
for each of them, we can change.
For each of them, you can change. So there is, for every kaha, kim shabda has 21 forms in Napumsaka, 21 forms in Pullinga, 21 forms in Srilinga. For all those 63 forms, you can do Chittarchana. And also for for a few other question words like Kutra, Katham, all of them also.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right, guys. So,
Mahodaya, so in 1.5 hours, is it? From now?
At 2 o'clock, madam. Yes. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry. Okay, bye.